my heart was beating. I felt that all this since 2014 and even before it was our work as a Palestinians towards the recognition of the state of Palestine. On the 2014, when the Irish Dáil called the government to recognize the state of Palestine, we've been working very hard. So I'm thrilled today with this recognition. It's a very significant step by Ireland, of course, like Spain and Norway, and I'm sure that there will be another couple of countries will follow. I said that we're going forward, we're not going backward. So that was really touched my heart. At the end of the day, I know that maybe it's not the right time to be happy, but I am from inside, because I see this light out of this dark tunnel. I felt that this is gonna give hope, not only for me as an ambassador, but for our people, that they are really, not alone in this world. The Irish people, Irish government, they heard them, they are seen, and it's not an easy step that has been taken by Ireland. It's a very strong step and significant one.
You mentioned the timing, and that's something that Israel has come into question, is the timing of this recognition. What do you say to that?
I say to that it's the Palestinian people for decades struggling, or struggling for the recognition of their right to self-determination. For decades, we are endure the colonization, the oppression, the occupation, the sufferings. This was I don't want to say triple, or I don't know how many times more than what happens in the 1948. It's another Nakba that started since October 23. The suffering of the Palestinian over the past 7 months, it pushed the international community, who really believe that there will be no solution in this area without recognizing the right of self-determination to the Palestinian people. And I think Ireland, one of those countries of the international community that believed in that, worked in that. They didn't spare any effort among the European Unions and within the United Nations during and before the vote of the United Nations General Assembly, because I know that from our colleagues in New York that Ireland was working very hard with our colleagues there. 143 countries, they vote in favor to recognize the state of Palestine. And by the way, Ireland gave us the same vote in 2012. All of it, bring the Palestinian people under savage bombardment in Gaza, gives some hope. And to tell the Palestinian people that Irish are really acknowledge and recognize the suffering, and we are beside you, you're not alone. And I hope that many other European countries will recognize, the EU in itself, it's political and economic, strong political and economic bloc. So if they recognize the state of Palestine, that means recognize the right of the Palestinians to self-determination, and that would give leverage to when they talk to the United States and to the others who are not until the minute recognize this right. I think we need this recognition, and we need more countries to recognize the state of Palestine. It's not only symbolic, it's something that we need it, and it's an UN and legal entitlements for the Palestinians to be recognized as a state, for the Palestinians to have their own state. First of all, we need this war to be stopped. We need a ceasefire. We need humanitarian aid to be in Palestine. And on top of that, we need the international community to realize that what's going on against the Palestinian in Gaza is not acceptable. Israel should hold accountable over its breaching to the international law or violating the international law. There must be a move towards put pressure over Israel and its whoever, like, you know, supported it again, like in this genocidal war, to say, you have to stop that. This war must end.